Hello, Leo. How are you? I love you so much. Okay, thank you so much for being here for this message on this beautiful day. Okay, I'm here in the Sacred Valley in this beautiful garden behind me. Okay, where there's all of this richness, there's all of these roots exposed, there's all of this harvest here. Okay, this is what this feels like. This feels like a time of harvest that you're coming into. You could have been thinking about fall lately. You could have seen some orange leaves or like pumpkins, something that reminds you of the fall. I just heard cherry blossoms. Does that happen in the fall? I thought that happened in the spring. I think they celebrate it in the fall and they receive it in the spring. There's something that you have um, manifested, that you have already celebrated it and let go of it, and this is coming to fruition. This is coming true. Okay, first of all, I want to say thank you, Linda Bloomfield. I love you so much. She gave me a beautiful donation, and thank you from the bottom of my heart. Okay, I appreciate you guys for being here. Okay, let's go on with the message here for you guys today. So I really feel a very strong energy here. You have the Page of Pentacles here. Okay. So the Page of Pentacles is a very interesting card here. I'm going to tell you why. The Page of Pentacles does not give up. Okay. You have the Page of Pentacles and then the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles has everything that they need. They have the horse, they have the land. The land is already plowed. They have the money, they have the seed, they have the knowledge. All they have to do is just plant the seeds and they get the harvest here. And this is something that it's like this is past energy. This is what they're saying. They're highlighting the P of this page, and they're saying this is not for Page of Pentacles. This is past Pentacle. There's something here before that you have been diligent, that you have been very like obedient here to what Spirit has been guiding you to be in a particular way. And in that particular way, there is a way that you are dedicating your energy that works well for you. Your body feels better. I'm talking to somebody who has changed their lifestyle here, or you could be very much so compelled to change your lifestyle. And these changes have made a huge impact. Who you were a year ago and who you are now is completely different. I'm talking to somebody who really understands how to make change. You understand how to make change in your life, okay? And the final component is this harvest coming in, is this money that is coming in here for you. This is the final piece here. Yeah. There's something here that they're showing me, and much like people, when you compost, you understand what to do with your garbage. You don't just throw all of the fruit and vegetation, like the leftovers, you don't just spew it all over the garden. After a month of that, the whole garden is going to smell, everything is going to be rotting, you know? No, there's something that you understand. You have decided to understand about your very being, about what your being needs with your thoughts, with the people around you and how you interact, with how you carry yourself, with how you take care of yourself, with how you nourish your body, with how you nourish your spirit. There are things here that you realize and you have put the work in. That's the thing. Spirit has been guiding you and guiding you towards your death for the rebirth. And this is why you have this Six of Pentacles here, because there is something very beautiful that you are now. It feels like a gift, but you worked for this. People don't realize that you worked for this, but you did. The work is done. That's the thing here. Somebody feels like an inheritance was stolen from you, was taken from you. There were a lot of people that tried to destiny swap with you. I'm seeing 444 on the clock. There is stability. 444 is stability. There's stability coming in from what was unstable. What has been unstable for you is now becoming stable. I am not, you cannot make this up. You have the Eight of Pentacles and you have the Chariot here. So what this is talking about is there is movement forward. You're moving forward and you have been working at this, but this is fast. This is all doors open. This is a yes. This is moving forward and accumulating abundance. You're just sitting there enjoying, the view, okay, on a gorgeous train, okay, and you're having some champagne and you happen to be making money while you're doing that. You know what I'm saying? This is the energy that is available to you. There's something here that people tried to take from you. They tried to take an inheritance from you. They tried to take something that was supposed to be yours. That you were, there was like this fight for your right to exist. Some of you could have had in your childhood, you were in survival mode a lot. And you had to fight just for like basic like needs. Just like basic like I need a glass of water. you know? There's something here about this. And this is judgment here. So this is the rebirth that I'm telling you about. This is the rebirth that you're coming into, that you're waking up to here, that it's supposed to have been yours the entire time. You were supposed to have this. There were things that you had to walk away from, even within your heart, even within your soul. There were things that you had to walk away from. That it was hard. People and situations. Some of you, I feel like this loneliness, you could feel so very alone here. But you alchemize this loneliness. You alchemize this survival. There's something here about like being given a junkyard and all this time you were working, and it's like, what's the point? It's completely, it's everything is in a disarray. What is the point, right? But you worked at it all these years, day and night, year after year. People are celebrating New Year's. People are celebrating uh going on vacations. People are doing this, people are doing that, and you were just working, working, working. And now you have a paradise. This is what's happening. Now you're being given a paradise here. I'm seeing Glass Onion here. That's a Knives Out movie. So some of you, this could really actually be an inheritance. But Spirit is saying, and it's so clear, is like, do not give up. Because this rebirth is here. And now all you have to do is allow this enjoyment to come in. All you have to do is keep your frequency high. All you have to do is not let yourself slip back into lack mindset here. There's so much that is being given to you, but do you know what it takes to allow people to give to you? This is the thing. It's like celebrities, they have all of this money and they're constantly being given free stuff. It's like if somebody holds the door open for me, I'm like, oh, 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 like let me get the door so they don't have to hold the door for me. Like, no, walk through the door, say thank you, accept. There's something here about you are finally allowing the universe to give to you. You're allowing being receiving. You're allowing receiving to happen. What it is for your being to receive. And that's the thing, is there has been actually no holdup. That has been an illusion. It has just been your soul allowing to receive, because what is coming for you, that's the only way it can come in. It can't come in. You can't come in from work. It can't come in from you doing it. It can't come in from work. It can't come in from struggle, from hardship. It can only be bliss. It can only be you receiving. So this is, you have to be receiving in order to receive. That's it. And your soul, you may think that you don't understand this, but your soul is showing you the way. You're being shown the way to this. They're showing me all these ones here. 11111 on this death card here. For some of you, you could be seeing 111 a lot. You could be constantly seeing ones, 1111. These synchronicities. I'm telling you right now, $100,000 is about to be nothing to you. It's about to be like you're about to attract, you're about to receive $100,000, and it's nothing for you. It's nothing for you to have this. This is, here's the thing, is your spirit knows the way. But I'm talking to someone who's had a lot of incarnations here. I'm talking to someone who's an ascended master. Yeah, you have the Nine of Pentacles here. You're very powerful on your own. And there's a lot. Hold on, you guys. Something is making a noise. Okay, what are you? Okay, maybe I should just let it go. Hold on, I'm gonna pause for a second. I need to check my surroundings. It's a little too nature right here. I think I'm fine. I don't know. I don't know if you guys could hear it, but that was intimidating. I love nature, you know, but when you're somewhere and I don't know the sounds of this place, you know? I don't know the sounds. I don't know these creature calls, you know? Okay, but here's the thing. Here's the thing is your spirit, your soul incarnates a lot and does this. You go through this journey. It's a lot. It takes a lot on your soul. And that's the thing is your soul works very well on your own here, you know? And that's the thing is it's almost like when you're observing and you're observing like, you know, people are going through CIA training and it's like, who are we going to put where, you know? And it's like, ooh, okay. It was a bee. Bees have been coming through lately. Bees represent honey. They represent honey here. There is this milk and honey energy, and you know it, you could feel it, okay? You could notice somebody and they like ask for milk at a restaurant. They ask for an order, they ask to add milk to something here. There's something here about that. That is just like, there could be a kid and they're like asking for milk or something here. Your your life is about to be sweet in so many ways, okay? You do incarnate to you, it's like your soul likes that challenge, you know. You may not feel like it right now, but this is saying don't give up because you have already mastered this. You've already mastered this. Especially this last year was a 9 year, could have been very, very difficult for you, okay? But now, okay, now this is a 1 year, right? It's the year that we're finally moving, that things are finally moving for us. It's a 10, so it's 1. So this is a fresh new start and new beginning. And look, you have the wheel of fortune. I'm telling you. I'm telling you here. Do not give up, okay? Do not give up because there's so much that is coming for you now. There is this energy of just winning. You could have felt like your whole life you just lose and lose and lose. Okay? And there is a way that people around you, they were just constantly winning and their hearts were just nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. So you could see a person and you look in their eyes and they're not there. And you could have memories of this person. Spirit's going to show you the face of this person, whoever that is. Okay? Whoever that is. But what this is saying to you is you are this vibrational match to anything you want unfolding for you. You are the vibrational match to all of existence. All of existence is already awake within you. Everything that could ever possibly occur, everything that has happened, everything that will ever happen, every flower that has ever bloomed, every flower that will ever bloom, Every piece of fruit that has gone rotten, every piece of fruit that will ever go rotten, it's like showing me this way. Everything exists within you, and you are now choosing in a way, in your state of being, in every now, in such a way that everything is deliberate. But at the same time, it's not, you have to monitor it. It's just natural. What you naturally receive is what you would deliberately choose in your highest form of consciousness. There's a lot of things that we would choose, but we're choosing from a place of lower consciousness. And you have recently, there's like an event, a memory. I'm seeing a groundhog, so that could mean something to somebody. But there's an event recently, and bunnies. Somebody could have bunnies around their house, rabbits. There's something here that you're replaying in your head, and you're like, I was in a state of fear. I was making choices out of fear, and I was getting more fearful circumstances and situations. You see the pitfall that you took. You see how you turned a puddle into an abyss. And you're about to see how you're finding a penny on the ground to the life that you've always dreamed of, to a castle, to you receiving this inheritance that you've been owed, and then some, to you living this life's purpose here. There's something here that it speaks to your, look, the magician is under this. I'm talking to somebody who's a master manifester. You work directly with God, you work directly with source energy here. You know who you work with. If you don't know, you're about to know really soon. You know who you work with. You, 10 of Cups, I'm telling you, you are a master creator. You have locked in on the frequency of unconditional love and bliss. And now it's about to be a whole new world. New Earth. This is New Earth vibes. This is life-changing vibes. This is you being an inspiration. Here's the thing, all of your life before this, you could have been severely manipulated. Some of you could really connect to Jesus. I just saw that. You could want to go certain places. You could have felt like you incarnated and you saw Jesus. There's something here about that. Take what resonates here. I'm seeing like a parade also. You want to go somewhere where there is a parade or a very public celebration where people are outside and they're celebrating culture, okay? And this is something that's very healing to your soul, because there was something in another lifetime that was very public. Oh, hi. Okay. So I had to come inside. This dog is adorable. Now we have a dog here. So, how cute. I wonder how long he'll stay. Apparel. Okay? So, anyways, you know, there's a very strong message here. There's a very strong message that Spirit wants you to know. There's something here that you know your way back from that no one else does. Some of you could write a book. Okay? I'm feeling that kind of energy. But what this is really talking about, what this is really saying here is things are now going to be loyal to you. This dog represents loyalty. They are loyal. Okay? There's something here about loyal people, loyal circumstances showing up. And this is because you are being loyal to your true spirit, to your true nature. But your true nature is very unlike this earthly dwelling, is very unlike this 3D reality, because you are at a higher frequency. So when you can ground that higher frequency, you change this world to be at a higher frequency. And those that are close, they're really, really close. It's like turning a radio and they keep missing the station, but they hear it for a second. And then they're like, once you hear it for a second, the song, and you know what song a radio station is playing. You're like, you hear it, a flash of it. It's like, oh, okay, go back this way. Go back. Oh no, we missed it. We went too far. We went. You know what I'm saying? This is what it's helping people to do. And it's very, very easy then for them to do this. Okay. Some of you could be very much so clairaudient. You could be, hearing messages from spirit and experiencing timelessness. What is all this time that has passed? I'm not very sure, right? Okay. So there's something here about, okay, they just gave me a message. This is a message here. There's something here that you've really, really done. All this outside world is just a reflection of our inner world, how every single person treats you, how your money is, how your house is, how you live every single day, the society, what you hear about on the news, what happens on your block, what happens around you. Everything is consciousness syncing up together, and the accumulation of where everybody is at vibrationally, that experiences that hears about that, right? Okay. So there is a way that you have not taken the bait, taken the bait to be a part of the matrix. They're trying. I'm getting this energy of you being happy and joy and bliss and being your authentic self is dangerous. Is dangerous for the matrix, is dangerous for the others, the dark ones, okay? For these beings that are trying to keep us all in the 3D. It's very dangerous. But here's the thing is you don't have to get your hands dirty. That's what I'm seeing here. There's like money coming in. There's things that are going to happen in the material now and in spiritual realms to protect you. And you don't have to get your hands dirty. You don't even have to look. You don't have to review your surveillance cameras. Somebody else does that for you, and they're trustworthy. Spirit is now sending you dogs. This is what I'm saying. All dogs go to heaven. They are sending you people who are loyal to you, and they believe in you. And you just being your authentic self, that's the only thing that you have to do. And there's all this love, the 10 of cups again. You cannot make this up. You can't, there is nothing that hate can do to love, to the vibration of love, when you're in the vibration of love. The only time hate can ever creep in is if you choose to switch to that vibration. And you're not choosing, you're not going. Empress is here. Shut up. I'm talking to someone who is stepping into their receiving era. And once you know the code to that receiving era, it never stops. It never stops. You know the formula, you know the code, and you use that code and it works. And it doesn't just work the same way that it did before, it's multiplying and multiplying and multiplying. And you know the code, you know the formula for money, you know the code for love, you know for receiving and being the way that humanity is actually supposed to be. If you think about it, wow. They show me from the beginning of time and how men took over and men were winning, right? Or masculine energy, right? Caveman days. They were out there fighting. They were out there killing for food. They were making fire, right? Okay? All throughout history, so to speak, the masculine, the male energy has dominated. And in our society, in our world, the masculine energy of doing to receive, of making it happen, okay, has been winning. But all this time, it has really been about the feminine energy, this spirit shining through and grounding your spirit, making a home for spirit. Because this is what the woman represents, right? There is a spirit, and then there is a spirit inside of a body, a baby, that she then gives birth to. So that spirit is now here in the physical. So there's something here about our spirits being in this physical where we just receive everything all the time. And it never has to be bad. It never has to be loss. It never has to be something that you have to prove. You're already worthy as is. Some of you could really love Marilyn Monroe. Just saw Marilyn Monroe. You could see like a picture of her somewhere or something. Okay, you're stepping into a whole new era. And look behind that, you have the Chariot. Things are going to start to happen very, very quickly after a long period of waiting. And you deserve for this to happen. I'm talking to somebody who, you know this. You love yourself in a way that you never thought was capable you were capable of before. You're like the one that's surprising everyone. This is the underdog winning. That's what I just heard. This is the underdog winning. Wow. People are gonna regret the way that they treated you. People are gonna regret that they were not there for you when everything fell apart. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. There's somebody that spirit is sending you. And this person is so passionate about you. This person, it's like they are so ready to be there for you. And this is formed from a best friendship. Yeah, you can't make this up here. Some of you are going to start like a new business here, or you and this person, there is a way that you receive money together and you live this vacation lifestyle. You understand how to make moves and continue to receive and make moves that expand consciousness. That's the thing here. That's the key here, because in the Chariot, he's leaving that city behind. So you continue to make moves expanding consciousness, and you continue to receive for it. And that what you are receiving multiplies and multiplies. This other person, they learned all the lessons that you learned, and now the two of you coming together is like this explosion of wealth, this explosion of abundance, of love, of joyful experiences here. The whole world is yours. That's what this is like really saying here. Somebody could be really compelled to go to a new class, a new yoga class, a new this, a new that. Here, it's like if you feel like somebody invites you somewhere or you hear about something and, oh, that would be fun, huh? I don't know. Go. This is saying do not give up. Do not give up. Money is coming to you. This material world supporting your spirit in ways that you're like, is this reality? Yes. This is a yes. In your receiving era. Wow. Okay, this is what I have for you. I still have my readings, 25 for 3 questions. I have other readings available. I have healing, angelic healing available as well if you feel called. Hypnosis is called. Nothing has changed my life like hypnosis. Okay? If you feel called to by your heart here, okay, to set yourself free from the same pattern, repeating, okay. Hypnosis took something I dreamed about and talked about all the time to now I'm doing it. So if you feel called, the information is in the description. Okay, thank you. I love you so much. I'm going to have more updates about Peru very, very soon. Okay, next couple of days. I'm so excited. It would be so nice to get to see all of you, to spend time together. Okay, and this land, being here in the Sacred Valley, changed my whole life. Okay, every day it's like I'm a whole new person. I don't even know how to explain it. And I want you to experience this as well. I want to sync up with like minded people and Let's change our lives together. Like, let's allow this in together. I love it. So, thank you.